Alright, I'm going to put a screenshot of the article on screen now. This is the interview with Take-Two CEO, and it royally pisses me off because it seems like they want to ruin every single Rockstar title for years to come, and they say it's because it's a business thing, like, you know, it's how things work nowadays, but it's not. Also, real quick, just want to say, Twitter recently upgraded to 280 characters. I want everyone to go complain about this, because this is bullshit. I mean, they really just plan on ripping off their fans for the decades to come, for the games to come for the next few years, like Red Dead, maybe even GTA 6. And, I really wouldn't have a problem with microtransactions if they just weren't so fucking unfair, dude. Like, back in the day, a Megalodon shark card would set you for life in GTA 5. But nowadays, if you buy a Megalodon shark card, which is still that consistent $8 million, it, it won't get you shit. It'll get you, like, 2 cars, plus you have to get your startup businesses, that way you can continue to make money. It doesn't work. It does not fucking work. Like, I'm taking GTA Online as an example, because it's really the only one I have, but if shark cards, or let's just call them microtransactions, if they had scaled up with the prices of the vehicles, the businesses, if they had just scaled up, I'd be perfectly fine with them. I'd buy them. But they didn't scale up. They scaled up the scaled up the prices of everything from houses, cars, clothing, guns, but they didn't scale up the amount of money shark cards paid out. And that's where the fault is. If they would just scaled up with the times, no one would have a problem with it. But $8 million is unfucking fair for $8 million for. Ugh, I can't even fucking think straight. And here's the thing: I'm all for pushing someone to buy your product. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do as a company, as a business, as a salesperson. You're supposed to push someone to buy your product, but you can't push them to the point where, in certain situations, you're gonna have to buy their product. That's the problem with GTA right now, is that if you're a casual player, like I am a player that gets on most days of the week, that way I can keep the money in the bank, rolling. But if you're a casual player, can only play a few times a week, or you're an adult and you have, work, or a kid, or a wife, or, something else that's gonna be taking up your time, you're going to have to buy shark cards, because you're just not going to be able to keep up. You're going to be left in the fucking dust. And that shouldn't be the case. Shark cards should always, I've always thought of, in-game currency that you buy with real money. It should always be there if you just really want it. It's not a must. With GTA, depending on what type of player you are, it can be a necessity to buy shark cards to be able to play this game. But I always thought that shark cards, coins, shit like that should only be there if you need to excel quickly, or you want to get that amount of money now, and instead of working for it, you pay for it. That's what I've always believed microtransactions should be. But nowadays, you need them. And here's the thing, and here's the message I'm really trying to fucking convey with this video. If people just stop buying shark cards, let's say, I'm going to take Smuggler's Run, which is the most recent DLC in GTA Online. Alright, so it was really noticeable, and I went over this in a video in the past. It's very, very obvious ROCKSTAR fucked up, and they didn't make any money from it. Because shit from Smuggler's Run went on sale 2 fucking weeks later. And it's very obvious they didn't make as much money off of that DLC as they did gun running, because they pushed their greed so fucking far. I think they could just milk their fucking fans, dude, and it pisses me off to the highest extent. I mean, at this point, I planned on moving to GTA 6 when GTA 6 came out. But ever since this shit, I don't plan on moving on. I don't plan on doing GTA 6. If there's microtransactions in GTA 6, bet fucking money that those microtransactions are going to run that fucking game. The game is going to be built and centered on microtransactions. It's going to be built on wanting you to buy fucking shark cards, or whatever the fuck they're going to be called. listen, I don't have much else to say about this. I mean, I'm probably to wrap the video up here, but I want everybody who has Twitter to fucking complain about this. Because if no one complains, they will keep fucking doing it. That is the problem. If people do not speak up about this shit, nothing will be done. And if nothing's done, the games are just gonna keep, Rockstar's games are gonna keep getting worse. GTA has like one more fucking DLC. I cannot fathom how horrible that next DLC is gonna be. It's coming in December, and I'm not at all excited for it. I can imagine it being as bad as Smuggler's Run or worse. Because I don't even think they've learned their fucking lesson. Look, I'm done. I'll talk to you guys later. Go complain on Twitter, please. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.